Why, hello. My name is Sola Osinoiki. I am the Vice President of People Technology at two organizations, Process and Naspers. Both of them are technology investors. It's my great pleasure to be talking to you today and to be sharing my thoughts on digital in the HR community. The world is changing and technology disruption is becoming the new staple. The reality is that everything is moving into a digital format. And actually, COVID has accelerated that process within globally, but actually specifically within the HR space, so that the HR technology space is now a new environment where we've evolved into a more technology-driven space. I don't know whether you remember, maybe you still have them, filing cabinets where people files are stored in a folder or stored offsite somewhere. We kind of evolved those tools over time into Excel and into Access. And then the great evolution of the enterprise resource planners, ERPs, the big names like Oracle, PeopleSoft, etc. And then recently, what has happened is that we've now moved into the cloud, and we are now in the space of HR software as a service, and we have some great players there: Workday, Ceridian, SuccessFactors, SAP, Oracle, and the list goes on. And it doesn't matter which country you're in; this is now possible. I was talking to somebody recently that actually you can get a HCM for $0 right now because there's so much proliferation in the market of small to medium size technology companies within the HR space. And particularly when you couple that with payroll, this is all coming together. And actually now what we're looking at is more AI enabled technology. But the point is, why do we need all this technology if it's not to gather the data at the back end? And data is the new gold, right? It's the new gold because if you have the data, you can start by doing basic reporting, start beginning to get some insights, start doing some diagnostics about what's happening with your people, start getting some foresight and to begin to move into predictive analytics and then begin to prescribe what the future is going to look like. You can use data and all these new tools to begin to say who's going to lead my organization based on different parameters, their last performance, their last salary, what the benchmark is saying in the market, etc. And so data becomes the new currency of the HR landscape. And using data and coming to the table with the finance teams and being able to sit together and talk about real numbers and how those numbers impact how HR is viewed as a function. And so, yeah, I'm really excited because we're in this stage where digital is real, but the backbone of digital is actually data. And within the HR space, data. Now, one thing I do say though is that even with all the advent of technology, AI, machine learning, robotic process automation, with all those things going on, we must never lose the fact that we need to spot the people in the data. There's so much data going around. We've heard about big data. And even within the HR space, when you start the HR lifecycle from recruit all the way to exit, there's so many data collection points. By the end of the day, we must never forget that within HR, the most important thing that we're trying to do is to take care of the people. And so I'm all for data, I'm all for digital, I'm all for technology, but let's never forget that at the end of the day, it is about the people. And if we can get the heart right, the people right, the data right, the technology right, then we have a very bright future in Africa in the HR technology space. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.